So the last couple of days, I have been building something. So if you've seen my last two shorts, you would have seen that I have dismembered a little, bubble minigun. I wanna build a little party box. A very, very simple little thing to, get into the all electronics things again. I haven't been in the area in quite a while, in about 2 or 3 years. So I wanted to start out with like a little machine. Take the parts from the little machine gun and place them in a box and make it activate when you open. I do admit that it is not the best design. Of course, it's really not the best. But it's just, just a little test thing, to get into the work. And I would rather use strips and replaceable things to make sure that I do not damage the subject and I do not make any commitments to the box. Because maybe I'll need the things again. I need to replace it in some way. I really want to make this better at some point when I find out, the right components to make it so. So one way to make this turn on when it's exposed or when the lid is up. Firstly, I thought that I would just make a hole, in both ends and then make it, connect. But the problem is with do that. If I didn't have like a spring or something, that could easily be pressed down upon, then whatever was, going to take the load of the weight is going to slowly break off in some way or another. That's just something that always happens with those, mechanisms, in my experience. If there isn't, anything that can, take the load of the weight or the pressure of you opening it, then it will eventually just split off. Not necessarily, like immediately, but it might happen, at some point. It works. It doesn't work with this one. Maybe this little thing, right, comes up a, electronic threshold, but it does so slow. So what I'm badly trying to explain here is that the light sensor basically gets an input from the lights, and then depending on that light signal, it moves current through itself. So the more lights, the more current, which means that if the light is dim, then there wouldn't come any current through. The solution to that is usually to have a transistor in between them. So you have two currents moving, and one of the currents go through the little light sensor. It goes into an input port on the transistor that then lets out a bigger output on the other end, which normally works. But I'm an idiot. Don't worry, it's not gonna be confusing. Every single wire is red, so no matter what you take, it's gonna be the right one. Don't think about that too hard. Then we need to do that, and we need to connect it to the other leg. But then if I am to cover this thing, I'm doing it wrong. Fuck. Yeah, the long run is plus. The middle one should be axis. Okay, now I'm confused. I don't know if I'm doing it right. It's a long time since I used this thing. Okay, so the red one, the red one is plus. The middle one is what gives access, and the black one needs to be connected to both. Okay, now it doesn't make any sense though, because now I'm connecting all these. Something should connect now. I don't know. If there's a certain way this needs to. I'm just gonna say oh wait. Oh fuck. It didn't have. No, none of that. None of that. Okay, let's see. If I take this one and place it upon this one, and then I take this one and place upon this one, it shouldn't start. Good. It didn't start. Good. So far, so good. Okay, please help me here. There we go. Okay. That means that if we take this one, right? If we take this one, place it upon this one, Don't know what way is it supposed to go. I don't know. But it still does work, right? Like, if I do this, for example, yes, it does work. I do not see why, and you are not going to do things. So, no, not too close together. So, why no work electronic? Now you're there, right? So, this is exactly what I did not want to do, but I need to, apparently. If we make this thing charged, see? Come here. If we stand still. Come here. Good boy. You see, the electric current should go through this, right? So if I do this, it turns on, right? So what's in between these two wires doesn't really matter. At least as long as you know it can connect and it can get the electricity through, right? So if we make a tiny little incision here, right? Or something. I'll do something. I'll make a hole. Don't worry. Drill body. Tiny. That's okay. That's not exactly tiny. Oh, and now we have the incision right there. It's exactly where I actually did not want it, but it's going to be there now forever. Okay. So now we're just going to do that. I should probably have done that before I placed everything inside, but well, that's how it is now. You see, now this one can get through. It's not big enough. They're actually surprisingly close to meeting. And this is where the fun begins. Because what I'm going to do now is a better idea, I just realized. Fuck it, we'll do it anyways. We will take some super glue. Okay. I should have removed everything before. Going to just lightly put something on here, right? Then lightly put something here. So in a long time I hadn't soldered anything together. So it's gonna be funny to try it out. Again, it'll probably be helpful to turn it on. Go. Gotta turn it on. And then you gotta water the sponge for it to get spongy. Actually, the problem you can't see right now, let me try to show you, is that currently I'm trying to solder, this little spring to, the little pin. The problem with that is that currently this thing can still melt. And with like 300 or 200 to 300 Celsius, it will melt quite rapidly, in fact. So we gotta be careful not to hit that. Oh, I really need to get some more room for this. This is very, very hard. Especially when I haven't done it in a while. Why doesn't it tip? Oh, it does. It melts. It's melt. Go just tiny. No, do this. So do not do the same as I have done. You can see like the rabbit tip, right? It's completely burned. Yeah, it's because I'm an idiot. And you can see it's burnt here on the side. Yeah, that's because I'm even bigger idiot. But now we place it back in here so we do not burn the house down, right? I really have loved it. Where the fuck did it go? It's gone. It's gone. How can it flee? It's literally a black table with like this place here. How can it be gone? Like literally, how can I have it can't go. Where did it go? The spring is lost. I'm gonna oh, I found it. Okay, we're going to get some ASMR here. Come here, boy. So there we go. A little inside here. Yes. Come on. Tiny bit inside. Yes. It's perfect. It's perfection. Okay. Now we're gonna solder it together. So, except for the fact that there's now this on my table, this thing should work, doesn't it? It does. It hits. Oh, it hits. It hits perfectly. Can you see that? Now get closer. Yes, it penetrates perfectly. So, oh fuck! I just forgot. And as now you can see with your own eyes, I'm actually going to do this just a tiny bit. There we go. And as you can see, yes. This is gonna be fucking annoying to clean up, but still, yes. Oh, what did you say? Did you want some party? More party. So as you can see, it works perfectly. But what did you say? More party? I do know that like this thing does not spray, directly upwards. And it has some problems with it, if I were to put it on a shelf and, push it backwards, then there is a chance that some of the thing in the back, that fucking, I just got a bubble in my mouth. Ugh, that tastes dangerously Chinese. But what I'm saying is that these small things in the back are incredibly weak, considering the rest of the box. So there is a high likelihood that they are going to break if I were to put them forcefully in a shelf without thinking. Therefore, I'm going to look for a better solution with the daylight sensor, which would fix the problem if I manage to get it working. I do fear that my components may be a tiny bit broken, but I do not know for certain, so I'm going to test them soon with you as the observer. And if they are not good enough for what I require, then I'll have to kill them. Thank you very much for watching.